I know it's the bye week, but football is still going on. So let's talk about not only the Texans, but other players. And today I'm going to talk about who I think the MVP is, the offensive player is, defensive player, rookie, all that good stuff. Hey, it's a football Saturday, great football games today. LSU, Alabama, 1 against 2. It's going to be fun. Cue the intro.
The city of the dream team, Hakeem, Turing, Beyonce, yeah, me. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block made a hot spill.
Hello everybody, welcome back to 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calvillo. And when you think about the MVP, right, you think about players such as LeBron James, Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Peyton Manning, how great they were that season on the field, off the field, leadership roles. And to me, MVP means not only are you the best at what you do, but how valuable you are to your team. I'm pretty sure Deshaun Watson, if he ever got injured, God forbid he does, I'm pretty sure the Houston Texans can win a game with A.J. McCarron as their quarterback. I'm pretty sure the Seattle Seahawks could win a game with Russell Wilson's backup quarterback. But I know for a fact that the Carolina Panthers cannot win if Christian McCaffrey is not on the field. And that's why I have Christian McCaffrey as this year's MVP. It's crazy for a running back to get it. We haven't seen it in a while. We thought it was going to be AP when he had almost 2,000 yards. It wasn't there. But Christian McCaffrey is a dynamic player coming out of Stanford. He has 881 rushing yards on the season. Hey, the season is barely halfway done. It's going along with 363 receiving yards. He has 13 total touchdowns as a running back. That is crazy. He is on pace to just break Chris Johnson's all-purpose yards, which is almost 2,000. He takes over a game. He could run. He could catch. His speed. He's very strong for his height. He's a small guy, and for him to be doing what he's doing is just absolutely insane. Why? Because he is keeping the Carolina Panthers in playoff contention. You thought as soon as Cam Newton went down that this team was just going to be awful. But no, Christian McCaffrey has put the team on his back. He's basically Kyle Allen's safety blanket. If I get in trouble, I'm giving it to Christian McCaffrey. Why? Because Christian McCaffrey could do crazy, crazy things. I honestly think he could be the MVP. And also, I think, Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, even Lamar Jackson can be the MVP. But just something special with Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be a very good player for a very long time. Offensive player of the year, I have to give it to Deshaun Watson. That's just me being a little biased. I know Russell Wilson just did an amazing 5-touchdown game last week. But seeing Deshaun Watson do what he does is absolutely crazy. Why? Because I've seen the man literally get kicked in the eye, stand up, and throw a touchdown. I've seen him almost 2 inches from the floor and just throws a dart 20 yards to Duke Johnson. He does special things. He's played well against great quarterbacks. He played well against Tom Brady, played well against Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers. He is dynamic. He has 243 passing yards on the season, along with 279 rushing yards as a quarterback. He has 5 touchdowns as rushing a quarterback, and he's also thrown 18 touchdowns as a passer. And it's crazy because he just finds so many people to get the ball to. He has touchdowns to Fuller, to Hopkins, to Stills, to Duke Johnson, Darren Fells, Akins. He loves spreading the ball around, and that's why I think he is the offensive player of the year. He's just super dynamic. I always say this, but he's going to bring a Super Bowl to the Houston Texans. It's just a matter of when. For defensive player of the year, I wanted to give it to Joey Bosa or Bear from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the stud linebacker from the Panthers. But I have to give it to Stephon Gilmore. Why? Because Stephon Gilmore is an elite shutdown corner, maybe the best corner this year. He has 3 interceptions on the year, as long with 21 tackles. He just absolutely shuts down your game plan. He follows the number 1 wide receiver, and he is the absolute anchor for that Patriots defense. Stephon Gilmore was traded from the Bills to the Patriots, so heck, that kind of sucks, but it has totally worked out in favor for the Patriots because he is an all-pro, Pro Bowl corner, one of the best defensive players in the NFL, just completely shuts down half of the field. And that's why I think Stephon Gilmore is the defensive player of the year. For the offensive rookie, I have to give it to Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is one of the best running backs in the NFL. Josh Jacobs for the Oakland Raiders, coming out of Alabama. He has 811 rushing yards on the season, on pace for almost 1,300, along with 7 touchdowns. He was an absolute steal later in the first round. because he is dynamic. He's so fast, he's so strong, and he's just big. It's very hard to game plan against him. He just absolutely torched the Chargers on Monday night, which was a good game. He had the game-winning touchdown, 15-yard rushing touchdown. He is absolutely dynamic. He's averaging almost 4 to 5 yards a carry, and it's very hard to bring him down. The Houston Texans had a hard time against Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is going to be one of the best running backs in the next upcoming years. He does a lot of the stuff that many of the best running backs do. Not only can he run the ball, but he can catch the ball and he can block. To have a rookie running back who could block and just be so dynamic is absolutely huge. And the Oakland Raiders found the franchise running back. Rookie Defensive Player of the Year, it's an absolute shoe, and it's going to be Nick Bosa from the 49ers. Nick Bosa is becoming one of my favorite players. Here's why I say this. He has 7 sacks on this season as a rookie, which is very good. And that beautiful interception he had against Kyle Allen, where he almost took it back for a touchdown. But he is just dynamic. I didn't expect him to be this good, but he is an absolute force, just like his brother. And Nick Bosa is just so deadly, so scary. He absolutely scares me. He is just so dynamic. He could get to the quarterback. He could drop back in coverage. He could just chase down. He is so fast, so strong. He's the 49ers franchise defensive end. He might be Defensive Player of the Year in the next upcoming years. It's just a matter of how far he can progress. Nick Bosa is so good. I think he deserves the Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. But let me know what you guys think. Who should be the MVP, Offensive Player? All these categories that I just listed out. Hey, it's a fun, very cold day in Houston, which almost never happens. Go Texans. You guys have a blessed day.